Hello, my friends. How you doing? Bayou Golf on the porch. Just got back from Webb. That's in Baton Rouge. It's part of the Breck system I told you about. BREC is part of the. It's a 7 course package that you can play. That I do play over in Baton Rouge, and I play the three best out of the course out of the package. Um, Beaver Creek, Santa Maria, and today Webb. Okay, but let me give you a heads up right now. If you're coming to Baton Rouge for business, for pleasure, for whatever, and you want to play around the golf, do not, and I repeat, do not play Webb. Least it's going to take a while, at least for this year, because the greens, due to our weather, we have been saturated in the cold months with rain. Nothing to do with the groundskeepers. They do, they got to work with what they got, but the greens are gone. They're gone. I mean, I was putting on sometimes no dirt. No grass, but just hard packed dirt. They aerated them, trying to get them back. It was rough. Balls wouldn't stick to them. I mean, I should have a lot more greens and regulation GRs, but they just didn't stick. So avoid Webb. If you come into this area and you want to play a decent golf course in my area, I'll be glad to take you out. Just give me a call. 985-634-8625. I'm here to help. But let me tell you something. I want to give I played a lot of different balls last Friday until today, and I want to give you kind of the rundown. And I played different balls because of the cold weather, and that's something. I know it's the second day of spring, but in some areas you wouldn't even know it. But it is the second day of spring. That groundhog needs to get a little more schooling before he starts predicting. But I did play 5 different balls. I started off with a Titleist Tour Soft. It's a two-piece ball, low compression. I went to the Precept Laddie X, made by it says Precept, but it's made by Brickstone. It's a two-piece ball, another low compression. Next was Callaway Chrome Soft, a three-piece ball, mid compression. Sorexon Marathon, two-piece ball, mid compression, and ended up today with the TaylorMade TP5, a five-piece ball, mid compression. Okay, like I said, when you're playing in the cold months, think ahead because it does affect your game. Pick a low compression ball or a mid compression ball because of the cold weather. Like I said the other day, the optimal temperature of a golf ball is from 70 to 90. Winter months, anything underneath that 70, we're losing 3 to 5 yards. I pick 5, 3 to 5 yards for every 10 degrees that you're not at that 70. Now 90 degrees, use the same rule of thought. Okay. Now, club selection is also very important. Today I started today at 38 degrees. There wasn't a whole lot of wind until later on, but I took 2 extra clubs and it did work out very well. Okay. Now, I'm going to rate these balls, and these are my ratings, and I'm giving this to you, so hopefully it'll help you out next time you're playing the winter months, and it'll help you out. 1 through 5. 5 being last, we're going to start with that. Number 5. Number 5 was the TaylorMade TP5. Let me tell you something. It started off being probably the best ball. I mean, straight and long, but for some reason, and I have no idea, the warmer it got, the harder the ball got. And for me, my number one choice for a golf ball is not the reaction on the green because I can't see that far anyway, but it's the feel of that ball coming off. I like a soft ball. I like the control of the ball, and I like the sound of the ball. That's why I like the Pro V1 because it gives me all of those three. The TP5 ended up, as the day went on, being a harder ball. It still flew good, but it turned out to be a harder ball. That was number 5. The Callaway Chrome Soft. It wasn't as soft as I would want it to be. It did fly good, but I like the soft. You may have a different preference. Number 3 to number 1. This is where it really got tough. Every one of these balls could have been a number 1 ball. But for me, I wanted the softest. Number 3, the Precept Latiax. You get a lot of good value for what you buy. I mean, I think you get 20, 22. I haven't bought them in a long time, but you get a lot of balls for your money, and you cannot go wrong with this ball. Titleist Tour Soft came in as number 2, a low compression ball, just like the Latiax. This ball and number 1 ball could have tied for number 1 for everything that I wanted, but the number 1 ball, the cheapest ball when you lay your money down as far as value, as far as money goes, was the Srixon Marathon. That was a mid compression ball, but let me tell you something. That was a very surprising ball for the winter time. It gave me everything I wanted. The feel, the trajectory, the putt. I mean, it was a good ball. So I tell you what. I mean, like I said, I like the Pro V1, and we all know they're not cheap. And the Srixon Marathon, $14-15 for a dozen. How can you go wrong? So, yeah, just my opinion. Now all these balls were from the compression rate of 80 to 90, okay, somewhere, the information I got, and they're from the ball speed or swing hand speed. Yeah, I know it's 2 things, but from ball distance, from 125 to 250 on the driving distance. I know that's a big window, but all these balls fit into that. And if any of that information can help you, I hope it does. Yeah, it's like I said, I did get 4 days in here, and I was very happy, and I felt very fortunate to do that. But it is the end of the week, and you know what I learned? I am very fortunate to have a lot of good friends in the Channel Lock family. The other day, I put out a video asking for help. Okay, because I was stuck in that little scoring range. Playing good, but I just couldn't score very good. Well, better. And a lot of you guys with emails gave me some suggestions, and I took every one of them to the course. I surely did. And it did help out. It did help out. I mean, it brought my score down a couple points, okay? Maybe due to the weather I can get better, but let me tell you something. You guys helped out a lot, and I want to tell you something. I do appreciate that. So look, I know it's tough. Sometimes it's hard to put a comment on these videos that we put out. And I'm not one of these guys that say, look, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, share I'm not doing that. If you want to get on my channel, be part of it, I really do appreciate it. But this is part of a family. It's not just me. Put your comments down. Let's help each other out. Let's talk about Channel Lock. Okay, we got a forum, channellockgolfswing.com. It's going to get better. It's going to improve, and we can all go there. But look, folks, read the comments. If you want to put down, it only takes one time. I mean, I was just like a lot of guys. I didn't want to put something out, but once you do, it starts flowing. Your ideas, your thoughts, it starts coming out, and we all appreciate it. Once again, I'm not begging for nothing. I never will. Nope, I'm not doing it. But if you want to help other people out, put a comment down. Some of y'all have, and I really appreciate it. All right, I hope you guys do get out to play this weekend. I play Monday through Thursday. That's all I pay for, and that's all I want. Weekend warriors is tough sometimes to deal with. I've been there, done it, and I've got the t-shirt. But if you can get out there, look, have fun, play long, play Channel Lock, and guess what? You will not go wrong.